Hello, everyone, and welcome to the GDQ Hotfix. This is Personal Best Precipice. I feel like I never say the full name, but it is an abbreviation. PB Precipice, welcome on this fine Sunday. For me, it's Sunday morning. So good morning to all you morning crew out there, and good afternoon and good evening to all the rest. Everybody, we are back. It has been 2 weeks since I've been here, but we're back, and we're here with Kayla B showing off A Link to the Past, no major glitches. And we'll get into that in just a second, but we have some quick announcements as per usual. If you enjoyed Frost Fatales, March 26th, we will have the Frame Fatales Game of the Month celebration on GDQ Hotfix. Go to gamesdonequick.com/framefatales for more info about Frame Fatales. And Summer Games Done Quick has been announced. Big hype, big pog, etc., etc. You can find more information about the dates and event information at gamesdonequick.com. And if you're watching on YouTube, go to twitch.tv/gamesdonequick if you're interested in looking at our live content starting weeknights at 7 p.m. Eastern and weekends at 1 p.m. Eastern. That's it for the announcements. Kayla, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm living my best life over here. I'm excited to watch some ALTTP, no doubt.
Heck yeah.
And I'm excited to be here with a friend. So, Kayla, let's get right into this. I mean, this is a pressing interview. The gamers have so many questions, gamers being me. So to start off, I'd love to know because I know you personally through Ocarina of Time.
Yes.
You and I both grew up in the Ocarina of Time era of speedrunning. But I'm curious what made you switch to ALTTP?
Well, I have like this dream of being able to run the trifecta of 3 Zelda games.
Ooh.
So, I was debating a while back, in 2020, at the end of 2020, I was trying to decide what game to learn. And I just kind of picked A Link to the Past. I also debated Minish Cap a little bit. But I just threw it on for a follower goal to learn this game, and then I got addicted to it.
Hell yeah.
And then 9 months passed. 9 months and 45 minutes saved passed.
So tell me a little bit about this trifecta. For those of you that don't know, Kayla, explain this trifecta run.
Well, I've been running OOT. This is the game that I started with, is Ocarina of Time. It's the first game I ever played. Started running that in July of 2015, so it's been a long time. And I just wanted to start learning more Zelda games to be able to run like 3 back-to-back Zelda games in a row. I just think that would be really cool because I'm a huge Zelda girl.
I mean, you're talking to somebody that dedicated like 2 years to running Zelda games back-to-back, so I feel you.
Yeah, so I think Majora's Mask would be a cool contender, or Breath of the Wild possibly, or Minish Cap, but I think 2D is enough for me.
So that would be Zelda 3, 4, and 5 if we go strictly on the numbering.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, what is your goal with NMG, which is no major glitches for those of you that are wondering? That's the category we'll be seeing today. And if I ever say LTTP, that means A Link to the Past. What is your goal?
My goal is a sub 130. I have a 132.30, which I got quite a few months ago, but I've been back de-rusting, trying to get back in shape, and I'm close to being able to pull off PBing again. So hopefully we can get the sub 90, sub 130. It's a big feat in A Link to the Past to be able to pull that off. So
nice.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's as good a segue as any, to be honest with you. I think we should dally no further. Let's get right into this. So, Kayla, I'm going to throw it over to you. And whenever you're ready to start off your first run, you just hit that button, hit that timer, and we'll get PB Precipice on the road.
All right, let's do it. Thank you.
And gamers, of course, in the chat room, please do pop off with emoticons in order to encourage our runner to success.
On the game audio?
Brief technical difficulties, gamers. Stick with us. I can vamp if you want, Ray. Okay, I'm vamping. Hell, gamers, please do stick around. Kayla's been dealing with some internet issues, as you can see by the colorful bars now present on your screen. But I'm here. I'm here with you. Please don't go. Please stay. Please don't go. But yes. So obviously this is going to be an exciting show when we get it on the road, but stick with us. This is pretty common. You know, in the era of online setups, it's pretty common for things like this to happen. Just stick with us briefly. We'll be back as soon as we can. But of course, if you have any questions for me in the meantime, hey, oh, I just closed my webcam. Let me get that back open for you. Let me get that back open for you. If you have any questions for me, let me know. And I could try to answer questions on behalf of Kayla. Oh, Kayla's back? Question mark? Question mark? Pausers?
Oh.
What's considered a major glitch? That's a great question. Well, some glitches are considered major, others not. And that's that.
Good. Great. How is the connection?
All right, well, we'll throw it back to the screen, and we'll get into that question. What is a major glitch very soon? As for the other question, what's my favorite color? It's orange. Kayla, take it away.
Purple.
Oh, it's purple's my second fave. That's number two. That's number two.
I personally think that the question, what's considered a major glitch, is, I think it's kind of a wild question because to me it's pretty arbitrary because it's per community. It's up to like the community's, what they decide together as a mod team or as a community vote, whatever that specific community decides to do for that sort of decision. But in this specific category, major glitching would be like hovering layers. Glitched runs can basically stay on the wrong layer of the game and walk through to wherever they need to go. So things like that wouldn't be allowed, but we can do more simple glitches like bomb jumping and spin speed, which I will show you.
Both of those are very Pog champion, you will see. I was going to say exploration glitch, which I guess is what you just said, but with a lot less information.
Right, yes. That is the name of it. I don't run any glitched. I'm not into that.
No worries. All right, go ahead and take it away whenever you're ready. Do a little countdown and let's get our first run on the road.
All right, perfect. Just 3, 2, 1, go. So
the speedy countdown.
Yeah, we're in a hurry. We're trying to go fast. So basically, we want to name our file one character because it goes faster in the text. That's also why we use Japanese. To just like fewer characters per words means faster text boxes. I would like to point out that Link's uncle does not have a bed. He just sleeps.
It's maybe they share.
He could sleep on the table or somewhere.
On the table. He sleeps in the lantern chest.
Yes, exactly.
Oh no. Oh no. There's frames. Yeah. Darn.
Are we back?
Oh, I literally said the hair's pink and somebody immediately posted it. Wow. I can't believe I said the pink hair thing and somebody simultaneously posted it in chat. That is so funny.
Should we restart the run?
Yeah. Go ahead and restart. Because we missed so much of it.
All right. Okay, Prage, hopefully the internet is fine.
I believe. Get your blesses, etc. in chat.
Those squirrels, they're munching.
They need the internet in their stomachs. Apparently, apparently there are animals outside Kayla's residence that are chewing the internet wires. So, a very fun way to drop frames. But we back. I was telling the gamers about how there's that thing where if you push Link up against something to the north of you, you can move extra pixels when you move to the right.
Yeah, so there is a technique called pumping, and if Link is, as Adaf said, walking, he has to be walking this way. If you repeatedly mash up on your D-pad against a flat wall, he moves a little bit faster. You can also just pump pretty much anywhere, but it saves maybe a second or two over the run, so it's kind of intense on your hands if you're not super, world record grinding, for example. You would want to do it, but there's also a stair lag that you can cancel. There's certain ways that you want to enter doors, tiny things like that.
Man, poor uncle, nowhere to sleep and dead.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah, he has a rough life, honestly. Confirmed, not sure if he's confirmed dead, but...
I think so. I think that's the canon.
Too bad we'll never know what he said, because he doesn't speak our language.
Ah, yes. Oh, nice spin slash.
Yeah, so if you you can spin attack if you keep an enemy pushed up against something. You spin attack, it does multiple hits of damage, so it's pretty useful.
Well, if he recovers and he's not dead, then he better tell us what Princess Zelda is to us.
It's very true.
Princess Zelda is your...
Is he? So same thing there. We kind of use the spin attack to push him up against the wall, and then we release it and hit him multiple times. In this room, pretty much every room has RNG. I always throw the boomerang at this guard no matter what, because he's just annoying. He gets in your way on the way back. And we're gonna get Zelda here. We see her much quicker in this game than a lot of other Zelda games.
Yes, namely Zelda 4.
Yes.
God, don't you love that you don't have to do castle guards?
It has its perks and has its downsides.
Certainly.
OOT is kind of more in this game you have to be paying attention constantly. Health is a huge factor in this game. You don't have a lot of it. Enemies do a lot of damage. In OOT it's kind of more centralized. You have to focus on your tricks, basically. You have to pay more attention during certain aspects, and otherwise you can kind of muscle memory your way through it in OT, whereas in A Link to the Past, pretty much every room has RNG. You're on your toes constantly. You have to be aware. Even this hallway, it's these guards can just be right in your way. They have no manners at all.
No manners.
Yeah.
No princess?
No princess? No maidens?
I expect fan art within the hour. This is such a... Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, we just want to push this to the first chance that we can enter. We just want to push it to that, and that's it.
This is such like a classic. Like I don't know how you view this, but in my mind there are like a few quote unquote like classic speedruns. Like when I think of speedrunning back in the day, this is one of the speedruns I think of. Like NMG, I guess what you would now call Defeat Ganon. SMB1 Any Percent, Super Metroid. These are like the speedruns I think of when I think like OG speedrunning. So
Yeah.
I always love watching NMG because it's like such a nostalgia trip.
Yeah, definitely. These sequences are a nostalgia trip, and also just like I remember thinking I was done with the game the first time I played A Link to the Past. You know, you get the Master Sword, you beat Aga, you're like, great, good game. Then you're like, oh, there's 5 more dungeons.
The Dark World's the best part.
Yeah, it is. Dark World theme is some of the best Zelda music for sure.
Have you played A Link Between Worlds?
No, I
Okay.
played it a little like on a friend's DS back in the day, but you know.
It is like
Oh,
low-key maybe my favorite Zelda game. Like,
Yeah?
Hot take, but it slaps beyond belief.
Huh.
ALTTP is definitely in my top 5, but ALBW is like, it's a banger.
I think it's from what I've seen, like it's very cute, and it seems interesting, the concept.
The speedrun is also super sick. I finally got my hands on a 3DS capture card last year, and I was able to fulfill my dream of running ALBW.
Hey, that's super cool. How hard was it to get a 3D cap? I feel like
It's easier these days than it was even like a year and a half ago because I've got that hookup now. And I won't plug here because it's not the right time, but there is an easier way now than there used to be.
got a discount code, like.
I maybe, possibly. Now's not the time.
All right, so we are on our way to Eastern Palace here. We have picked up a art container. You guys might have noticed. The pros, the people, you know, grinding out world record and low 123s don't really go for that heart because 3 seconds, you guys, it's a lot. 3 seconds is a lot. So we, however, can afford 3 seconds. So we get this heart as a little padding. Up here upstairs, there's a really cool mechanic like we were talking about earlier with pumping. If you, as you're climbing the stairs, if you move your D-pad left and right, back and forth, you move up the stairs a little bit faster.
I did not know that.
Yeah. It doesn't work coming downstairs, though. It only works going up them. I think it might even be slower if you do it going down, but don't quote me on that.
There was a poll in chat about what is Princess Zelda to us, and it appears that Princess is winning with 32% of the vote.
Very smart.
Yeah, so not untrue. Definitely the safe option. Destiny got second.
Oh, Destiny. Okay, we got some more creative people here.
We've got a tie between friend and neighbor. And cousin, which is what I voted for, got last.
Oh.
I like the idea that like Link's uncle's. Oh, I guess that would make it possibly Link's uncle's daughter.
Oh yeah, the cousin, right? So
Wait,
it would be...
the lore deepens.
Wait,
hang on.
so
Is he the king of Hyrule?
is Link really the son of the uncle? Who's being lied to here?
Or maybe Link is the son of the king and queen of Hyrule.
And Zelda is the daughter of the uncle?
Of the uncle, and they just like chose to make her princess, and Link was like, "Nah, I'm cool."
They said goodbye to Link.
Yeah, they were like, "We'll trade you. We wanted a girl, you wanted a boy. Let's do a little trade."
A little swap.
A little swap.
Little black market swap. What the
Happens
heck?
in the hospital all the time. I have to guess.
You have a... I don't know about all that. Wasn't there a show about that? Like, they ripped off.
With swapping children?
Yeah, I think there was.
There was one on like, what is it called now? Freeform, what used to be ABC Family.
Yeah.
That was about this, I think, about two girls that got swapped at birth. I think it's called Swapped at Birth.
Yeah.
And it is set in my hometown.
Oh, hey.
I've never seen it, but I know that much.
Okay, this room is horrible, but we are alive. It's fine. I was a little nervous, not gonna lie, for this room. Because basically, the Popo, it's RNG. Everything in this game is RNG. Popo in that room is RNG. Sometimes he moves up at you and hits you. Then you take damage from that hit, and he pushes you directly into the Igor. So you take another heart of damage from the Igor. Just not a good time, but yeah.
Oh, I forgot to give the PB Precipice details spiel at the beginning, so I'll do it now. Gamers, the info you see on screen. If you look at the top left of your screen, it says PB Precipice. Great, that's the name of the show. Below that, it says Link to the Past, no major glitches. Great, that's the name of the run. To the left of that, below, it says SNES 1991. Great, that's the console it came out on and when. But to the right of that, it says 13230. That's Kayla's PB in this category. Also, check out this sick boss fight. 13230 is Kayla's PB. But also, in the bottom left of the screen, you'll actually see Kayla's splits. Now, Kayla is running against sort of like a D-Rust set of splits, so that's not her PB splits. The 14501 you see at the bottom left is sort of just like another run that Kayla can run against. And that's it. That's all the info. Nice job on the fight.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Yeah, I unfortunately lost my splits for this category, so if I wanted to use them anyway, I don't have the option. But it's just the woe of the speedrunner life. Sometimes you lose your splits. Sometimes your PC crashes before you save them. Sometimes you lose them moving things over. It's rough. But now we have, there's a site. When I started speedrunning, we didn't have like a site to upload our splits to, but now there's a really nice site to upload to.
I do not use splits.io because you can take the speedrunner out of 2012, but you cannot take the 2012 out of the speedrunner. That's
true, actually. I feel that.
I'd still be using WSplit if I had my way, but you know, that's okay.
Ooh, okay. So I did a little trick there called spin speed. The way that spin speed works is basically you charge up your spin attack, and then while you're on stairs, you quickly move your thumb from the spin attack button to the A button. So from the B to the A button. I'm gonna do it right here as well. So I'm holding B and then move it to A. You'll see that means you got it. And then you touch stairs and it gives you extra speed. Pretty fancy. And so that's considered a minor glitch. And we're going to the library here to freshen up on our knowledge. And do another spin speed and head out. All right. That's all I really had to say about the spin speed.
Do you know why they call it Eastern Palace?
It's in the east.
That's right.
I had to think, like, is it in the east? Oh my god. But it is.
You nailed it.
Thank you. Okay, so yeah, we are on our way now that we got our book to translate the pedestal here. We are on our way to the desert. And the desert, this is a pretty mindless muscle memory type dungeon. It doesn't have as much RNG as the other dungeons, but there are a couple rooms at the end and the boss that have RNG, which the boss of this dungeon is personally, like, I think it's one of the worst bosses, but it definitely does get easier over time. Landmolas.
Landmolas sucks.
Yeah, they can just spawn really... although the first spawn is somewhat consistent, and you can read the RNG of where they're jumping after that. It's random after the first cycle, so you just have to have very good reaction time, and you know, the more you've done the boss fight, the more you're experienced with the patterns that they move in, so it gets easier to judge how far like you need to be. Also, like something really crazy about that boss fight is that in this game you can only use one arrow at a time, so until your other arrow makes contact, you can't shoot another arrow. So if you miss your shot, you have to wait until the arrow hits a wall to shoot another arrow.
Don't miss your shot.
Yeah, don't miss your shot.
Your one chance.
One opportunity.
It only comes once in a lifetime, yo.
All right, so we're doing really good. We haven't tanked any damage. Incredible, actually. Incredible work. And there's a lot of really small things. Here I'm gonna do this movement up the stairs because it just makes you move a little faster. Same with dashing off the second half of that stair. I think if you dash the first half, it's not faster. You have to dash from halfway down.
Something that people who have never tried to do speedrun tech in this game probably will not appreciate, but they should appreciate, is dashing into doors.
Oh, yeah.
Especially key doors. Dashing into doors is like harder than it looks, and dashing into key doors is way harder than it looks.
Yeah.
So just like appreciate.
Yeah, so this key here, like basically the game is on a grid system. So since I'm dashing from the bottom of the room, I didn't move any pixels up. I can key dash, and basically, I think you have to be standing on a multiple of like every 4 pixels or something like that is key dashable. So here, if I am rubbing against this and I hit the torch, I'll be able to key dash. If I rub against the torch there, it will push me into alignment. Do a key dash. We have a lot of arrows and a lot of health. Oh god, that's not what I wanted. You know, we have a lot of arrows, so we're just getting rid of one to make it harder.
Sure.
Yes. I was gonna take a drink, but I'm gonna wait.
Good luck with boss.
Thank you. Oh. Okay, that's fine. So, oh, it sucks when they're both in the same pattern. Just gonna try not to die here, basically. Alright, well, I really winged that shot and it did not pay off. We got it. We're out of here.
Pog champion.
Had to play a little safe because the heads in the beginning kind of jumped into me, so I lost health right away. The worms suck, especially when they sync up like that. You notice like 2 of the 3 were spawning at the same time, so like obviously I can't be in 2 places at once, so it makes it a little harder to kill them fast, but
Local speedrunners' lack of omnipresence makes boss impossible. I see the Kotaku headline now.
yeah, it's just rough if that first cycle doesn't go well, basically. You really want to kill the 3rd landmo in the first cycle. That's your goal, kind of.
Oh my god. Just so close to Pegasus bootsing into that wiggly friend.
Oh yeah, I know, right?
Are we about to see fake
There we
flippers?
go. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god, was that a setup?
Yes.
That was
it
like
a setup.
OOT style setup. Oh my god.
You can take the girl out of OOT. No, that setup is pretty nice. When I came back, for some reason, I was not holding my sword out, and I couldn't figure out for the life of me why I was failing the trick. And someone's like, your sword?
That's classic, though. I feel like when I leave OOT after learning a really long setup, I come back and I'm like, I know I'm doing it right. And then I'm just missing, like, my hook shot needs to be out or something.
Yeah, the tiniest little detail. It really matters in speedrunning.
I'm doing all 40 side flips correctly. Okay, so that trick was called fake flippers. Kayla does not have the flippers, hence she cannot swim via traditional methods.
Right.
But we're not traditional gamers.
Correct. So basically, the game will check while you're moving from one screen to the next. If you're in the water, like the frame that you hit the transition, the game thinks that you must have the flippers on, basically, to be swimming on the last screen.
These boulders can go away forever.
Oh yeah, forever and ever.
Because the spin speed movement is so cool here, and it's such a shame when people don't get to do it because of the boulders.
Yeah, we can do the second half of the spin speed movement here, but those boulders, and also one of the squirrels, the dead rocks, they're called squirrels. I don't make the rules. They are very rude. These guys. Hate these guys. They are so rude.
Those are the two most important NPCs in the game. The rock and the angry imp fellow in the dark world.
Yes.
They're very important to me.
Very good characters. No, this game is really not. It's okay. It's alright. I'm just taking a lot of damage. Okay, though. I might play it safe here and. You can death warp, you lose a little bit of time, but you save time later if you
don't die.
Exactly.
Save the run, even.
Exactly. Yeah, this run is definitely not dead. Absolutely not. Okay, yeah, I might. Okay. I'm gonna death warp out of you. Alright, bro, why are you doing this to me? Why do they have to do that? Okay, it's fine. We just have to go back and do the tile room again. It's not the end of the world. But if another bad thing happens, we probably gotta reset.
That's all good. This is what PB Precipice is all about. This is the show where we show off real speedrunning. What speedrunning actually looks like.
Yeah.
Resets are a part of that bargain.
So much fun. It's just makes it more sweet when you get it.
That's right.
So if you push dash while you have your sword out, as you're getting hit like that, he keeps the sword out instead of putting it away, so we can kind of just use that to our advantage in this room. Now they want to leave me alone, of course,
Well, they see a chunkier Link. They're not excited.
Yeah.
They see a Link with more health. They're not going for the kill.
Tragic.
Oh, that deboost, intentional, fast, beautiful,
yes.
Perfect.
Completely intentional. This room's cool. So we are going to throw the pots at the other two beetles. Grab those arrows, why not? But that first spin, I really like how that looks. It pushes the beetle down the hole. Adios.
I can't wait for the bomb boost. I can't wait.
Yes. So here is the petting zoo. All of these little guys are trapped. We're gonna do a bomb jump here, and okay, I'm good. I do the slashes there for timing to know when to dash, and I just dash and bonk And then I'm gonna hit the bomb at the right time to get projected like across the thing there so we can get the pearl. And head on up to the boss. So I'm pretty sure the pearl makes it so you don't turn into Bunny Link anymore, right? So like the casual.
Yeah, that's correct.
That's the use for it.
It allows you to go to Dark World without transforming.
Moldorm. God. But yeah, I've only played this game twice casually, actually.
Wow.
In my life, yes.
Oh. I've definitely speedrun games without playing them casually, so I can't judge.
Please, I'm like being very careful because I don't want to fall to him, but God, he's so rude. I hate this boss.
He just wants to be your friend.
No, he really doesn't. He doesn't like me. Okay, we're good. We're out of here. And
nice.
Honestly, we are okay to keep going. We'll see what Aghanim gives us. Aghanim, coming up now here, guys, is... let me take a drink really quick. Because I won't have another opportunity for a while. Aghanim is a boss where he has this attack. Basically, he shoots these lightning balls at you. One of the lightning ball attacks is like a solid attack. If you guys are familiar with like the Zelda fight in Twilight Princess, it's kind of like that, right? Like one of the attacks is reflectable, the other one is not. The first hit in every cycle is guaranteed 100% to work, and then the next 3 are 50-50. So you can get anywhere from 0 to 15 extra hits that you have to get on Aghanim. So I think the most common is 3 of the blue balls is what we call them. 3 of them is most common. So 3 or less, and you're pretty happy.
Gamers, this is the moment where I remind you that this is true. When you watch PB Precipice, you actually have to submit a tax, and the tax for enjoying the content is you have to follow the runner on Twitch. I know, it's crazy. Wow, wait, I totally have. I'm just now realizing. Hang on, 1 second. Am I a dummy? No, it is Caleb B. Okay, I was worried there were numbers and that I had put it wrong on the layout, but it is just Caleb B. Okay, so you gotta follow Caleb B on Twitch. That's just how it works. The link is in the chat. You must follow. It takes you to like a nanosecond to do it. Click, you're there. If you're on mobile, just like put us in picture-in-picture mode and search for it. It literally could not be easier, and it's your legal obligation as an upstanding citizen to follow, and that's how it works.
Legal obligation. I mean,
yeah. And if you evade, I will be upset. No
Thank
taxation
you.
without representation? Bro, we literally had a vote like 20 minutes ago. Do you not feel represented?
Well, thank you. You guys better listen to Officer Adef here.
Yeah, that's right.
We do a little speed running. We do a little trolling.
We
I'm
do a
just
little
kidding.
trolling.
No, we are. It's a good time. It's pretty chill.
Kayla's like actually cracked at OOT.
I would not say all that, but thank you.
Dude,
Wait, where am I going?
okay,
Where is this
anybody
way?
with an 18, do you have an 18 or a 17 in Defeat Ganon?
A 17? 37?
What? Bro!
Yeah.
Okay, literally, I'm gonna use my one F-bomb. Fuck off. 17 is so good, dude.
You're using it already?
That's amazing. 17 is so good. I can't believe you say you're not good at OT. I cannot, as somebody that has played OT for a very long time, a 17 in Defeat Ganon is like so good.
I feel like it's definitely not anything to, scoff at, but I feel like speedrunners, it's typical that a speedrunner is never finished with their...
Oh, for sure.
With their journey there. But I would love to go back to that category and get a 1X. 1X would be cool.
Dude, 17 is so cracked. And that's no SRM, correct?
Yes, yeah, defeat Ganon. It's the old any percent route from back in the day, but...
And by that you mean the good any percent.
Without the cuckoos, yes.
Bro, you're literally top 30 in like the most speedrun game of all time.
Am I?
The most, yeah, you're 26th place in what I would argue is like, besides 16 star, the most classic speedrun category.
Dang.
You're correct.
Okay, I guess, I'm correct. In one category,
Okay, but like...
All right.
I won't fight this battle anymore.
OT is great. I feel like I definitely am particular to that category. I'm just like talking crap right now, like, oh, it's one category, like it's not even that. I think it's truly the best category. I think it's timeless.
It's I mean, that's the category that like I learned when I transitioned from Mega Man to Ocarina of Time in 2012. I learned Defeat Ganon because that was the thing to learn at the time. The poodle skirt setup was new. Ganondorf was only like a year or two old at that point. It was so sick. It was like a party trick.
Yeah, it really is. It's cool to be able to do a Ganondorf. For sure.
But then, you know, Bingo stole my heart, so.
Bingo is great. I wish there was I wish Bingo for this game was more of a thing.
Oh yeah, well, Rando has kind of killed any hopes of that.
Yeah, Rando is huge for A Link to the Past. It definitely, I remember when Rando became a thing, it was a wave.
Yeah, Rando's great and I'm glad it brings people enjoyment, but it makes me sad that Bingo suffers as a result.
Yeah, definitely those kind of speedrun things and just RTA in general. But Rando is very cool and it brings a lot of people in. It's like accessible and, you know, it brings a lot of interest to people that have been playing the same game forever and ever and they just need to play it a little bit different, you know?
Right. The hope is that some people who join Rando will then like transition to RTA as well.
Right. The thing I've noticed about that is a lot of people do like give it a try, but it's kind of like the RTA environment is it's a lot of pressure and it can be a lot on yourself.
Yeah.
Like, so it's not for everyone. That's totally cool. Aga is really not.
By my count, that's 3.
Yeah, he's a little rude today. All right, that's fine. 3 is cool, honestly. 3 is the most common. I think it's like 33% or something, or 36%. You can get all the way up to 15, so.
That would be bad.
Yeah, that would be very bad. We are very chill with 3. 3 seems good. And we got to Dark World on our first run, and this isn't a bad run at all. It's had some mistakes, but it can still be a nice little run. Nice. So we'll see. There's some Dark World stuff that can go wrong. We're gonna have another bomb jump here in a second, like maybe 5 minutes or so. That could go really wrong, but it could also go really right. So, fuel spin speed there. We're just basically heading to Palace of Darkness now. We are in Dark World. And this is where things kind of get real. As you see, we only have like 7 hearts. And some of these enemies do like 4 damage in one hit. And they like to ricochet you into other enemies. So you take 2 damage from one, and then it pushes you into another enemy, and then you take 4 damages from that, and then you're literally dead. So it's a lot of fun.
Earlier you mentioned that you'd only played the game casually once or twice. If you haven't done 100% playthrough of this game, I really recommend it.
I haven't.
I highly recommend, and I feel like it's something you could do. You know how sometimes if you learn a speedrun for a game, like you can't really play it casually the same way anymore?
Yeah.
100% definitely is so different from NMG that I feel like you'd be fine.
Yeah, I think it would not be the same experience, especially like because I had only played it a couple times casually. I'm not as fond of it, you know. Like I really like this game. I like it enough to play it over and over again. But
Right.
you know, I don't have the personal attachment like with OOT. That's just not the same game anymore. Like, you know, this I don't have that with this. So
Right.
should try.
Hundo slaps in this game, especially as a casual experience.
Yeah. Please don't hit me. Okay, good. That little fireball, sometimes if you stop too long, it'll do a heart of damage here. And in this dungeon, like, you really don't have room for error as far as health. Like, you can lose 2 hearts extra. That's it. So it's pretty stressful.
Are there like very many different routes for NMG?
Not really. It just depends if you get safeties. I only get 1 safety for this game, which is the mushroom. You get the mushroom, you can do a glitch called fake powder, which I'll use later. So let me show you. But mostly the routes do not change. There's a few items that we need to get, like we need to get the ice rod and we need to get the ether. So sometimes people will move that to, they'll get their, we call it shopping. They'll do their shopping on a different split. It's kind of like the only route switch ups. Also, let me do this hammer jump real quick. Okay. Anyway, so that was a lot of extra pauses, but we did the bomb jump.
GG.
What was I saying? Kind of got
Shopping, routing, etc.
Yeah, so you can do, there's the swamp dungeon and the mire dungeon. You can do those one before the other. It's a little faster to do swamp first and then mire, because then you'll have hook shot for a couple spots in mire. But you know, there's not, it's kind of just as you go through and you start dropping a few of your safeties, everybody ends up doing the same route. It's not too different. I guess if you were getting, like if you needed the big bomb to get the special arrows and
The silver arrows.
Yeah, the silver arrows and silver, or the butter sword, the gold sword. They can help for an easier Ganon before you learn tempered Ganon. But yeah,
Ganon really, it's interesting. Like, I feel like a lot of the, not all of the, but you know, a good amount of like Zelda final bosses are not too tough. But like ALTTP Ganon is like
horrible.
No joke.
Horrible. Not a joke at all.
Only Between
Like,
Worlds, you Ganon, the final boss, is also really hard.
really?
Yeah.
Man, like when I learned the tempered Ganon fight, I spent like a work week. Like I literally spent 40 hours on one boss. And I still mess it up.
Bro, imagine spending 40 hours on OOT Ganon.
Yeah, right. What, just ISG over and over again? Roll.
SGDQ was just announced, a gamer asked in chat. You can go to gamesonquick.com for info on SGDQ things, including dates, location, etc.
Why are you being so rude to me? God damn. Okay, well, that's it. We're restarting.
Sad. We could actually take our first break here.
Okay, yeah.
So gamers, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We'll have more PB Precipice, more Caleb B, and more Link to the Past after this. Tragically, we lost the first run, but that's okay. There will be more speedrunning. We've got 2 more hours worth of attempts still to come. So don't go anywhere, gamers. We'll be right back in just a few moments. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Games Done Quick Hotfix. My name is Adef, and this is PB Precipice. We're here with Caleb B, showing off A Link to the Past, no major glitches. A few quick announcements before we get back into things. Your subs, gift subs, Prime Gaming subs, and bits help support weekly Hotfix content, shows like this. Please consider supporting our daily content if you enjoy these Hotfix shows. And, of course, gamers, there will be more content after PB Precipice is over. Stay tuned after this for It's Dangerous to Go Alone with a unique co-op run of Untitled Goose Game, should be good. And tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern is Awfully Silly, a show about awful and silly games, followed by That's Never Happened Before, a show about how glitchy speedruns work. But for now, we have A Link to the Past, no major glitches with Kayla. And Kayla, whenever you're ready, you can get us into the next run.
All right, let's just do it.
GLHF.
Thank you very much. So that death to Helmasaur is unfortunate because you make it through, Aghanim's RNG crap, and you end up, dying to the first dungeon. But it happens that boss has a fireball attack where, like, half the time he does the fireball attack and half the time he doesn't. And he gave me all fireballs. He gave me like 4 or 5 fireballs in a row. So, he's just having a bad day, and that's not our problem. So...
yeah, we can't be ashamed.
Right. It happens. This is the life of the speedrunner. You lose runs, and then you get back to it and do another one. Run it back.
That's Helmasaur's trauma to work through, not ours.
Exactly. We got to keep our show on the road.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so this is the central conceit of PB Precipice, for those of you that have never seen this particular show before. The idea is that, when I pitched the show, the idea was that we would show off speedrunning, as it typically is on your average actual speedrunning stream. So as opposed to just like a no reset every time, PB Precipice is about, like, I bring on people who are close to a PB in their category, and then they do as many attempts as it takes in the time allotted to try to get a PB. And there will usually be like one fully finished run.
It's a really cool idea. It's very laid back compared to the idea of like, oh, you cannot mess up,
That's the goal. But also I feel like we've had people, nobody has like, there have been PBs on, oh, Kayla's dropping. We'll see if it stabilizes. I can keep explaining PB Precipice stuff, though, in the meantime. We've had people PB on PB Precipice, which is good. That's the goal of the show. But as we bring on people who are, like, at the top of their game, sometimes it becomes less likely. But we've had some people come pretty close to, like, pretty nutty times on the show. Namely, just 2 weeks ago, Dangers almost got a 58 in Super Mario Odyssey any percent, which is pretty sick. Like really close. Also, please do bear with us, gamers. Kayla has some squirrels outside her building that keep eating the internet. Literally, no joke. So please bear with us as we try to get things back up and running. Don't go anywhere. Launching. Oh yeah. Man, the ISP needs to get some shielding on those cables. How many tries can runners have in time? It's not about number of attempts. It's about just the amount of time that they have. So the show's length is 3 hours. And so, however many attempts they can fit in that time span is however many they get. Also, it's probably worth resetting this one, Kayla, since we missed a good chunk of it. Also, I think the frames are still steadily dropping.
I think we're good now. Screen. We're going down in drop frame
Yes,
percentage.
we are good.
Okay, good. Okay. So yeah, Prage that the squirrels chill out.
Excellent. All right, Kayla, go ahead and get started whenever you're ready.
All right. So I don't have to make a new file name, which is kind of nice. In some runs, you have to save a lot. So once you save, obviously the file name is not reusable, but this one you don't save until, I don't know, Dark World. So you just keep reusing the same file again and again.
Real life speedrunning. Save time and having to put a file name in.
Yeah. In some games, like, I think Majora's Mask, for example, it doesn't matter how many characters you put for, like, the file name, but for this game and for OOT, it does matter.
How much time does it save over the course of NMG? Do you know?
No, I don't know specifically.
In OOT, it's, like, not that much.
Yeah, it's not, it does add up, for example, if you use, like, 1 versus 8, you know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
But a couple extra characters isn't the end of the world. If you're like a memer more than a tryhard, it's completely fine to
but there are plenty of like meme file names with one character in OOT. Big fish, little fish, sideways smiley face.
Yes, very true. We have the tilde in this game, but
that's also a good one. What does the internet taste like? Presumably acorns.
Yeah, you would think.
That would explain it.
So I feel like I didn't really mention the door. Like I kind of mentioned the door sliding, but you want to enter a door like exactly in the middle of the door so you're not rubbing on the sides of the door. Just saves a little bit of time. There's so many tiny little time saves. Like here I'm gonna spam up on the D-pad, which is called pumping, and it just saves a little bit of time compared to not doing it. It's pretty weird. Same here, like I want to enter exactly in the middle so you're not nudging on the door at all. Same here. When I first learned A Link to the Past, like, I was not prepared for how intense it really is when you want to get good at it. It's all fun in games when you're just kind of playing for fun and you just want to enjoy it and get to know the run, whatever. But when you start paying attention to the tiny stuff, there's so much. It's a lot. Genuinely.
Speedrunning be crazy like that.
Yeah, and it's like from the outsider's perspective, it's like, oh yeah, this is really cool. Like, people think it's awesome, but you don't see all the teeny tiny little things. Like, you would never know I'm mashing up on the D-pad there unless there was an input display.
And even then, it might not be that evident.
Right. Here, I'm gonna, cancel the stair lag. I don't walk straight down out of the door. you want to hold left and then down so that you can cancel the lag. Tiny things like that. Basically, like a death to Pelmasaur, like the last run, that costs 4 or 5 minutes. So I think it's a good call to just reset and try our luck with a different run. The other run was already kind of, it was on its last legs, you know. It's really not. It wasn't doing so hot. So
It's
put it out
okay.
of its misery. Start again.
Take it out back.
Yeah. Yeah. Tragic.
An old Yeller style novel, but the dog is a speedrun.
A Link to the Past is more like Cujo.
I don't know the reference.
Oh, it's from a horror movie.
Ah, yes, I don't do horror movies.
I'll tell you, not Old Yeller. Not a nice dog.
Not a nice book.
Not a good boy.
Very depressing book, depressing movie as well. I don't know if you've seen the film adaptation, but it's equally as sad.
Tragic. Yeah, I think I've only seen the movie. Which is rare for me.
And Pup Time is right on cue with the cute dogs.
Good, yes. Please.
That's actually, this is big Twitch lore. If you ever want to just have at least one recurring sub monthly, let's say you're an affiliate and you just want one sub, just make a dog emote. And you'll get Pup Time.
You're one away from the new emote slot.
Make a dog emote. Wait, that's actually huge brain. I don't know how actively Pup Time searches for new subscriber possibilities, but I know there are lots.
Yeah, so we made it out of the sewers. We brought Zelda. I'm sure she's used to those kind of conditions in the sewers. She seems not very girly, you know.
I guess so.
But yeah, Link does have pink hair though. That's very true.
He's going through a phase.
Yeah, it's his emo phase. It's fine.
He's really into he's actually, this whole outfit, I mean, you'll notice nobody else wears anything like this in Hyrule. It's just him. This is a Hot Topic get for sure.
Yeah, this is he's slaying, honestly.
Go off, Queen.
Yeah, Slay Queen, yes. That is kind of funny. Like, I think there was something about the hair. Like, there's some piece of trivia, but I can't remember. Like, they didn't have enough color swatches or something. Or maybe they just wanted it to be pink.
I mean, I know there's limited palette choice for sprite data.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. Something like that.
Yeah, that is the classic thing, right? Is it part of his hair or is it part of his hat? I mean, the official art that came out around the game would suggest it's part of the hat. But the sprite just is so clearly it's his hair.
Yeah, I think it looks like his hair because you can see like the brim of the hat is like yellow, and then his hair is like it even has a little flip to it.
It's funny. It's like something I never noticed casually playing the game. Like, I don't know how, it just never computed for me until somebody pointed it out, and I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't notice either. But it's what else would it be?
Somebody said, plot twist, this is all imaginary and Link is still in a coma. You are thinking about a different Zelda game called Link's Awakening.
Right character, wrong plot.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, doesn't that happen in, I feel like there's another Zelda game that kind of has that.
Where he's like asleep? There's Mario too.
He just starts off sleeping so much that I'm confused, I think.
Wake up, sleepyhead.
He's sleeping in OT. Isn't he sleeping in Wind Waker too?
He's sleeping in Wind Waker, OT, Link's Awakening, A Link to the Past, technically Twilight Princess, Breath of the Wild.
Oh yeah, Breath of the Wild, yep, and TP, yeah.
Skyward Sword. He's also sleeping in Skyward Sword.
Lazy. Oh my goodness.
I mean, literally, the opening line from Zelda and Skyward Sword is "Wake up, sleepyhead."
Yeah, true.
In letter form, but
the classic OOT line: "Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy?"
Oh yeah, he's sleeping at the start of A Link Between Worlds as well.
No, stop. We're alive. That's what matters. This is one of those rooms where, like, you would never expect this to be a really challenging room, but for some reason, like, that room just sucks. Gifted with Greenies is what it's called. Horrible room.
If all these people knew what was at stake, I bet they'd let Link sleep in.
It's a joke. Alright, if this fight goes bad, I'm resetting. I don't care. I gotta show how I actually am on the reset button. Damn it. Alright, well, there's my swear. Well. Not as bad as the F-bomb, but hey.
I try on the whole not to swear ever when I'm hosting, but I let myself slip like once per show. Usually it's not that bad though. It'd be like hell or something.
It helped me relax a bit, so.
But it felt prescient to let one fly today.
Love it. I feel very chilled after that, so.
Oh, good. I'm glad me making a mockery of myself at my job made you relax. That's good.
Look.
Pegasus Boots is like so ahead of its time as an item.
True.
This whole game is ahead of its time.
It sucks watching people do randos and seeing them not get the boots, and they're just, it's like painful as an RTA runner to watch them like walking around.
I bet.
Like, oh my god, please stop walking.
I apologize.
It's like when you watch someone casually, play OOT and they're not back walking, they're like just walking across all of Hyrule Field, and you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
Sometimes I watch people who like. This is not a call out, just to be clear. I don't watch rando very often, but sometimes I'll stumble across like a rando stream and it's somebody that randos like all the time. Like they play so much OOT and they like don't do any speed tech, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh my gosh, like after all this time.
Like you have hundreds of hours in the game, just backwalk, bro. Learn a weird shot, please.
Bro, please. Do a Hess.
Do a Hess. One, you'll see. You're literally playing on like the N64 version. The Hess will be so easy.
It's weird to like go from a game that's very glitch heavy to one that's more about movement and reading RNG. Very different experience, honestly. Like very unique experiences, truly.
How much faster is backwalking? Not as much faster as you would think. Over short distances, it can actually be slower because it takes time to turn around.
Right.
But over long distances, it is faster by quite a bit.
Yeah, it's like 5 rolls or so, 4.5 or 5.5 rolls away. If you're like further away than that, you want to backwalk.
The way I kind of explain backwalking in like a casual sense is like, if you imagine Ocarina of Time Link walking around, that's like movement speed 1, right? Mm-hmm. And when he's rolling, like mid-roll is top speed, right? That's like 2 or whatever. These are arbitrary numbers. But like in the wind-up for the roll, Link like stops for a second. And then he also decelerates at the end of the roll.
Yep.
However, when you're backwalking, you're like constantly at speed 2. Like there's no wind-up.
Right.
Is a way to kind of think about it.
Right.
That is a bastardization, but like that's essentially what it is.
Yeah, so if your angle is like, if you're going in a straight line over a long distance, you definitely want to backwalk. 100%.
Now, if you have explosives, just do something else.
But in this game, it's kind of the same thing, actually. If you're more than 3 tiles away, you want to dash. I think it's 3 tiles.
Really? 3 tiles? That's actually less than I thought it was going to be.
I think it's 3. Maybe it's 4, but I think it's 3.
Oh, for sure. Somebody in the chat says, I know it's said with no ill intent, but that's a hilariously ironic take considering when people criticize speedrunners for not playing the game right. Yes, no, absolutely. I understand the potent irony as well as the fact that like people can play the game however they want, for sure.
Oh yeah.
But like when I see people who are like quote unquote the best rando players and they're like not doing speed strats, and I'm like, what?
You could be so much better.
I'm like, put me in a room with you for an hour and we can take you to level 1,000,000.
Yeah, unlock the full potential. But it's also like, you know, how people like to play. It's more about
which is
your
totally fine.
Yeah, your experience and how you want to do it.
But if they're like in a rando league and they're trying to win the tournament, like, fam, I got you.
Yeah. Like, you just need a little bit of cleanup here and there and you're golden. Yeah. Because that's one of the things, like, in this game, for example, like, it's just like, you really have to be on your toes. Like, you constantly need to be paying attention. Almost every single room has RNG that you have to actively pay attention to. You know, it's just like...
Right.
In a game like OOT, those like movement things, that's really what in the end, that's what separates you from like an average runner is your movement. So
right. And in OOT, like it's not even about learning glitches necessarily. Like backwalking and, you know, like I wonder how many people play rando don't know that you can press A to climb a ledge faster.
Exactly, or mashing to swim faster.
Yeah, how many people don't know that?
Things like that, tiny things, you know?
Or like entering water with a higher speed.
Right.
Or getting hit by an Octorok or a Tektite while swimming and then mashing Z.
Right. Or like, you know, canceling your stair lag. Like, what is that nonsense? Hello?
I'm just looking for the ice traps. Like, just go play GSR for like a week and then come back to rando. That's my advice.
I mean, I think that very much improves your...
Or just give up on rando and play the superior thing, bingo.
We're gonna be fine here. This one was taking so long. Alright, there we go. Ugh. Okay, this is a very bad split, but it's not the end of the world. It's just like I said last time, if you miss the first cycle of shots, it's just very hard to have a clean fight. You really need to nail 5 or 6 shots in the first cycle. But if Hera's perfect and we get good Aghanim, this run is fine, so. Just keep it moving.
Worth noting that if you were in a universe where you wanted to reset, given that your PB is like 130 and change, you would have to start a no reset like within the next 15 minutes, probably.
Okay.
So I would say decide whether you want to continue this one or not within the next 20 minutes.
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah, pressing A to climb ledges faster is very hidden tech in Ocarina of Time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually embarrassed about how long it took me to find that out, even though I've been playing the game for a decade.
Same, I literally have been playing Ocarina of Time for like, when I found out you could mash to swim faster, I was maybe like, I had already been playing for like 20 years.
Wait, you didn't know about mash to swim faster?
No, until I started running. I was like 19 or 20, so I'd been 15 years of playing that game and not
Okay,
knowing.
that was one I knew as a kid, casually. When I say I've been playing for 10 years, I mean I've been speedrunning it for 10 years, and I didn't know about press A to climb until like 2 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, I had no idea.
As a speedrunner?
I had been...
Oh my goodness.
I'd been playing OOT since 2012, and I didn't know about press A to climb until 2019.
Who didn't tell you that? Like, who let you just climb ledges normally?
I don't think anybody saw it and thought it was slow, because it doesn't save like that. I mean, it does save a good amount of time, actually.
It's visual. It's visually, you can see it.
I don't know, blame RG.
Blame RG? Alright, we can do that. That's fair.
I think my bingo opponents just wanted the easy dub. But then how embarrassing that they would lose to me sometimes, even though I wasn't pressing A to climb.
Alright, so we got the full spin speed there. The boulders were very nice to us.
GG. Is there not a B prompt in OOT when you're swimming? I swear there is.
It does not ever tell you, I swear.
It definitely isn't in
Maybe
dialogue
it's on like a
anywhere.
gossip stone or something, but like...
Yeah, no, it's just A to dive and then the B sword button is grayed out. Wow.
No, yeah, it definitely does not prompt you, but I don't know if you even...
I can't see the interesting thing about like press A to climb is like you got to do one specific button press at one specific time, but press B to swim, like you're in water a lot. I can't believe you didn't press B ever, like even after a text box.
I was going for a relaxing dip. I didn't... I wasn't trying to swim fast. I just wanted to... Link had a really hard day, you know?
Sometimes it's nice to just swim around.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, no, you're lying.
That is really something. I mean, imagine my surprise when you can get in... A lot of people don't know this. You can get an easier ESS turn if you spend a lot of money.
Oh, yes. You can.
Pretty sick.
I did that.
So did I.
It's called using your resources.
I didn't for a long time. I was against for a long time, and then I started doing much harder tricks, and I bought one, and literally, it genuinely feels like cheating. Like,
yeah,
I plug it in and I'm like, oh my god, like I literally can do everything.
I just tell myself like that's what the N64 people get for free, and then I don't feel bad.
Totally fair justification.
But yeah, I mean this it is rough because they're not that accessible, the S adapters, but
right. Somebody in chat says, bro, just changed the subject. It's an interesting take. Have you considered closing the stream?
There is a red X, actually.
I know. You don't have to be here, which is pretty epic.
All right, we're good.
How do you know? I don't know the tech behind why the bomb like jumps work? Do you know how they function? It's okay if not.
Trying to think. Oh, I thought I was gonna hit the thing. I think you're just close enough to the ledge. Is that it?
Oh, is that really it?
Like it's I mean, because if you're too far away, then it doesn't work.
Is the boots dash for timing, or is that like putting Link in the like bonk state matter?
Yeah, I think it's maybe the speed from the bonk or whatever it would be called. Because it's like if you're standing too far or like you don't recoil at the right time, then it fails.
Interesting.
Like if you don't bonk at the right time, it fails, and if you're not standing on the right spot, it fails. So I think it's more bonk timing. Like there's another setup where you don't have to do the bonk at all. So that was a gold, but it's a fake gold, but it's still a gold.
We love to see it.
But no, I don't actually know. I'm not sure, but I just know it doesn't work if you bonk wrong. If you get hit during the wrong like height of your bonk, and also if you are on the wrong position. So probably a combination of both of those things. Also, we have like no arrows. Oh my god.
The boots increase the pixel window, somebody says.
Increase the window? Oh. Don't.
I'll just take that as fact. I'm very trusting.
Not very sure. Yeah, I don't I wish I knew more about like the technical aspect of this game, but I really never, like when I ran OOT, I made it a priority for sure to learn about why what I'm doing works, but with this like no major glitches, I mean, I guess it was just more important to me to care about like the movement and the small things than about why the like 3 glitches that I'm doing work.
Right.
But it's interesting to hear about always. This game has a crazy like glitched community. The glitch categories are actually insane. You just walk wherever you want.
Yeah, exploration glitch and the OOB stuff in ALTTP is like so powerful.
Yeah, it's wild. What's the any percent? Like 2 minutes or something?
Sub
the
2,
true...
I believe.
So funny. It's like, I know it's a meme, and some people are probably really like, oh, that's not how it's supposed to be played, you know, like, and they're much more fans of this category, but I just really, even as a no major glitches runner, I love the novelty of ridiculously glitched runs.
Yeah, the world record is like, 136.
I love it, even if it's not my style. I just think it's so cool. Same with any percent, like for OOT, you know, it's not my thing. I don't want to run ace stuff, but like, it's very cool that we can do it.
The funniest part is that any percent in ALTTP hasn't changed in almost a decade.
Yeah.
Like the 136 world record is from 6 years ago.
Dang, that's crazy. Actually, 6 years.
And you could, I mean, if any of you want to learn a fun little party trick speedrun, you could learn the easy version of A Link to the Past any percent and get a sub 5 minute time in like half an hour.
Yo, let's do it.
It's genuinely, it's so easy.
I always tell people, like, if they want to learn, like, defeat Ganon, 5 days, let's go.
Yeah, I think a little bit of experience with the game is necessary to be able to, like, I don't know. I remember back when I learned, at the time, it was just 80%, not defeat Ganon, but, like, Aqua Escape even took me so long. Like, that's the first quote-unquote trick you learn, and like understanding Navi Dive was like so difficult to me because I didn't know enough about like how Link worked.
Yeah.
But over time you learn more and more about like what the heck is going on.
Right. That's definitely like a different, in this game, you can really just learn and do a run very fast. Like, if you just, you know, if you just want to get through, and do a run just to like have a time, you can do that. You don't have to learn a lot of strategies or tricks or things like that for A Link to the Past. Like, it's very straightforward at first when you have all your safeties. You get bottles, red tunic, things like that. It's very easy. It's not a hard game to play. Like, it's really not. It's more when you get better at it that it gets difficult. But Ocarina of Time, yeah, it's just, the troubleshooting is such a big part of learning a game like that. Troubleshooting tricks, not something you really have to do in this game.
Understanding. I mean, you don't even really have to understand Ganondorf to do it.
True.
But I recommend it.
Then it's fun to explain to people and blow their mind too.
Yeah, exactly.
Party trick.
Oh, we're dropping a few frames. We'll see if it stabilizes.
It's green again. Hopefully it's fine.
This is the moment where I, the tax collector, remind you of your duty as a citizen of the Games Done Quick community. You must follow Kayla B on Twitch, twitch.tv/Kayla B. The link is in the chat. This is your duty as an upstanding citizen. I will be angry with you if you don't do it.
Oh? It's still red. It's still, oh wait, is it green? I don't know. It's a disco ball.
This is the fun part of screaming.
Of non-in-person events. This run is actually fine. Like, like on an actual, like split standards, not my bad new splits. This run is okay.
Let's hope the internet blesses us.
It's back to green. I think it's stabilized. You.
The squirrels are just so hungry.
They're starving. I should really like bring them some food out. Maybe they will eat the one. I think that was one blue ball, which is very good. I think that's like 6% or something. I don't know exactly, but not very high odds there. Did it end up? It's fine. We're good.
I think you're fine, yeah.
Good. Okay, well, we're back on top of the pyramid, and this run is better than the last run by a lot. Like, we had very good Aga Tower, way better Hera, and better blue balls for Mag and M. So this is a much better run anyway. And Helmasaur is going to be way nicer this run, right? Rage?
Yeah.
Hopefully. See, that's another fake gold. We love to see it. Okay, so yeah, hopefully we get good good Helmasaur RNG. I hate when Helma gives you like a bunch of fireball attacks in a row. It's not fun at all. Also, I just looked at my rupee count, so you want to make sure that you have 110 rupees when you come here, because this monkey, I don't know what he uses this money for. He charges you 110 rupees just to walk you to the entrance. He charges you 10 to walk you there, and then 100 to open it. It's like, what would a monkey need all this money for?
Kayla, I hate to tell you this, but there's a really obvious answer. Bananas.
Bananas.
They're
right.
expensive.
Right.
Especially when it's the only thing you eat.
I guess that's true. And there's not really a lot of other monkeys around either.
So it's all you can eat.
Right.
It's a banana, Michael. How much could it cost? $10?
Good reference.
Thank you. I'm just so good at references. You can't even imagine it.
All right, get this guy out
Here
of
comes
here.
another one. Ready? This one's gonna blow your mind. My wife. Ha 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 ha. Funny joke.
Haha, laugh, it's funny.
Funny laugh. Also worth noting that at this point you may just want to take this one. Regardless of quality, take this one to the end, I would say.
Yeah. I have a good feeling about this run.
Sweet.
What do you guys think? Chat? Believers?
Believers?
Mod check?
Believer check?
Yeah. I mean, Helma's gonna go great. I can already tell.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
Well, we can't know for sure if she just, in that moment when the frames were dropping, she may have just spliced the run, who knows.
Yeah, I'm known for splicing.
Known cheater.
Oh god, I'm so high up. Okay, that's fine. We can save it. So hard to buffer one input. There we go. Okay. Good to be safe though. Better safe than sorry.
Nice.
You ever say ouch like when your video game character gets brain damage?
I say ow. Sometimes I'll, if I accidentally hurt Link in OOT, I'll say ow, reflexively.
Yeah. You just feel bad. Like, oh god, I didn't mean to give you a concussion, but it is what it is. 5 arrows? Oh my god. Okay, I don't think I needed those arrows, but I feel better with them. So it's kind of hard to make those calls especially when you're running behind. It's like, do I want to waste 2 seconds to grab these arrows, even though they can screw me later if I don't grab them? So it should be an obvious call, yes, grab the arrows, but saving time is so appealing.
There's an excellent chat here that says, any bonkers?
Any bonkers? Very excellent chat indeed. Any bonkers?
No bonkers?
No bonkers?
That is my favorite meme right now.
No maidens?
I think it's very funny.
It is funny. Okay, Helma? Please. RNG, please. Good. Okay, not good, but okay.
No glitches.
No glitches. Alright,
so
we got good RNG this time, which is very nice. Easy peasy.
Nice work.
Yeah, Helma sometimes decides to shoot you with literally 18 fireballs, and it's just not a good time, but that time it's pretty chill.
No sages.
No fireballs?
No damage.
No damage? No crystal maidens?
No maidens. Literally no maidens.
Literally. Literally. Look at them.
Severe lack of female companionship.
Severe lack. Oh no.
Oh, that's just on the edge of acceptability.
It's good. It's good.
No resets.
No resets?
Man, chat room, you're killing it right now.
Chat, you're funny.
Chat funny? Oh my god. Chat funny.
Cute chat.
Streamer boring. Chat funny.
Chat is the real content. Let's be honest.
That's why big streamers just put the chat on screen.
Exactly.
and don't do any of that. There you go. Free content.
Oh no, I blocked. It's fine. So we are out of pod. We are out of Palace of Darkness. That is great news, truly. This is where the game actually starts. We're gonna do a hammer dash here. A lot of fun. So the way that item dashing works is you press your item and the dash button on the same frame, and you dash with the item, which is very convenient for those pegs because you can just push all 3 pegs down, or however many there are. I never counted them. We're gonna... Internet?
Power through, power through.
Hello? You can do this?
Power through, I believe.
This guy on his stump here is like the local sad boy. Just like playing his flute, crying all day. It's relatable. It's trying harder than usual. Usually it just gives up.
I believe.
It's trying to stay live.
Just keep playing and we'll hope for the best.
Usually it's just like... Cool. And I don't. Books are for squares.
Big facts. No frames.
No frames? I went to the library. You guys didn't miss much. It was pretty boring. We just went to the library. Learned some things. But
Who needs learning, bro? TBH.
Right. It's the best part for them to be gone, actually. So we just activated our little flute here. And we are going to... I'm actually going to do a weird strat here where I'm going to bonk into this tree because I want apples to fill up my health, because Thieves Town is very dangerous, honestly, with 8 hearts. It's bad. Thieves Town is one of the... Thieves Town and Skullwoods are 2 of the scariest dungeons, I think. Very underrated as scary dungeons. So... we are on our way through the Dark World here, basically, to go to Thieves. And there's so much RNG in this dungeon. You just really... I really need to pay attention in this dungeon. It's a lot. These fire snakes, there's a few of those. These, Zazax? What are they called? Zazax?
Bro, I have no idea.
They do a lot of damage. I think they take 4 health. Or something. It's a lot. It's a lot, basically. We don't have a lot to spare. So... oh no. Okay, that's actually fine. Taking 1 heart, completely fine.
They are called Zazak.
Zazak?
Z-A-Z-A-K, so I guess the plural would be Zazax.
So we're gonna do a key dash here by lining up with the torch. Just it puts us on the grid. 2, do a key dash. This room's cool. This room sucks. Away. That was actually a very nice hallway. I cannot complain. Not a god pixel, but if we got the god pixel, which is like, basically there's one pixel in that room that lets you dash all the way up without hitting a spike or an enemy, right? Oh no, that really hit me. Okay. But even if we had gotten that one pixel, there was an enemy in the way, so it wouldn't have worked anyway, so we did really good with what we were given there.
Do you have a favorite dungeon in the game?
To speedrun, I like Meyer. Casually, I think I like Skullwoods.
Nice.
Okay, alright, well. God Gamer.
Wow. Absolutely baited those guys into moving. You okay there? You okay there, gamer?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just keeping you guys on your toes.
Good. As you should.
I'm gonna get some health in here just to be safe. Totally fine. Please stop. Okay, I'm fine. They're just on my butt. They are really trying. Every enemy in the game is suddenly like really good at their job. They're getting paid overtime.
Big facts.
Oh. It's fine. If you bonk, there's a little backup there. You can bonk on the pedestal thing.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, you can bonk on that peg thing and get across, but you don't want to be that slow to have to. Alright. So this fight, I'm gonna get this heart because I don't really need it, but this fight is completely scripted, which means if you move in the same way, the boss moves in the same way. So it should arguably like be easy. But things can go wrong. You get hit by a fireball or one of the heads. No, that was actually a perfect script. All right, let's go. Easy game.
Legend.
Not exactly perfect, but I'll take it anyway, any day. And we're gonna be like a minute and a half ahead off of our quote-unquote PB.
Do you know where you are relative to your like PB?
No, but we'll get a good idea after we finish a couple more dungeons. Because of the sub will go down. So I can now tell you guys, even though you can't see. I've been trying not to like look as much because the last time I PB'd, I was running against some of worst.
Wait, that's really funny.
Yeah, because I was getting stressed about my splits, and I was like, oh, maybe I won't be stressed if every split is green by like 11 minutes, you know?
I mean, like, TBH, it's a strat.
Yeah, so it actually worked, and I PB'd. I had a dry spell of like 8 weeks or something, and then I actually managed to do it, so.
There's like a legitimate amount of psychology behind hiding your splits as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like sometimes I perform way better when I don't play the splits at all.
So now basically I'm going to upgrade my sword to the tempered sword. It looks like maybe it's not faster, right? Because you have to do all this crap, but it is actually faster in the end for Ganon. And just like the sword that we have is very weak. It does not do good damage on bosses. So it's better to upgrade, get our little, we have to say yes like 4 times to these guys. I don't know why. Always annoyed me. Then we are gonna just give them a little bit of time. We just have to go over this to the next screen once, and then they're magically done already. So they work really fast.
Imagine if that's how repairs worked in real life.
That'd be so great. You just like leave the car shop,
Come back in
and then
1
walk
mile.
back in. Yeah, come back in, and it's good to go.
Yeah, the damage increase is pretty substantial. It'll help with all the bosses and especially Ganon.
Yep. Although some people get for Ganon, you can get the gold sword from the witch or the fairy, not the witch, from the fairy.
I mean, debatable.
Debatable, yeah. She's something. But yeah, I mean that takes like 2 minutes. It's an ordeal. But Ganon is very hard at first, so I do recommend getting that for beginners, people that are just starting out on this game. I do recommend getting the silver arrows and the good sword. Unless you plan on sticking around to play the game for a while, then I would say just learn the hard strat. If you want to go for it eventually, I think that that's the case with like anytime that you're speedrunning, like if you want to take it all the way, why spend time learning strats that you're just going to have to undo? I mean, it's obviously personal preference, like how you want to do it, but I just think if you want to take your new game all the way, then you should just learn the fast strats right away, or else you're just going to have to undo muscle memory that took time to set up and, you know, and it was wrong in the long run anyway. So, I don't know. Just feel like if... it's better to have to do it once the right way, even if it takes longer, than to learn the slow strat and then undo what you learned.
Right.
Which, yeah. I don't know. People have different speedrunning styles as well. Like, not everyone is in it for the best time. They just want to have fun, which is totally cool.
Having fun in my video game? No way, dude.
Absolutely not.
Go home.
Send that back. Refund it.
Yeah, I'd like my money back, please.
How do you equip that? Oh my god, I hate that guy. He trolls. That Ropa, sometimes he just trolls you. So rude.
He does a little trolling.
He does a little trolling, yeah.
Also, again, gamers, if you are seeing drop frames, don't worry about it. It'll stabilize over time. Give it a second. See, there, it's back.
Oh my god, that Helma, why? Making me run around the room. Did we just go for a walk every now and then? Taking my Helma for a walk, don't mind me.
He needs exercise.
Bro, please. Okay, good. I hate Moth. Moth is probably my worst enemy in this game. This boss is really horrible. The thing that is screwy about this boss is that the spikes, they cancel out any damage that you do on Moth. So like if you hit Moth and she bounces into the spike, your damage is getting canceled out by the spike damage. Who programmed? You know what? I don't want to get into it.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so the spike will damage her instead of your hit, basically. But it doesn't actually hurt her because she can't be hit by it.
I don't like that.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up, but you just have to keep her in the middle, basically, is the strat. You want to keep her in the middle, but like most enemies in this game, they don't listen to you. So.
Very tough.
Alright.
This segment is also a PSA for the importance of local recording, true to the real speedrun experience. Yeah, PB Precipice is just trying to create the most authentic speedrunning experience.
Yeah, that's true, actually. We are local recording, right?
Oh, are you?
No. Oh wait, I didn't do my flute. I don't know how to fix that, if I can. So this game has a really weird thing where if you play your flute, you can displace like your fire rod shots because I am not going to explain that, to be honest. But basically what happens is your fire rod shot gets displaced to a different height, depending on like where the bird value was when you called it, the bird height. It's really weird. That's all I know. I can't explain it any further.
That's all good.
I wish I knew more about like the technicalities of this game, but it's not my main game. So.
Link goes fast, bird sometimes fast. There you go.
Bird helps go fast, yes. Exactly, 100%.
Follow the runner, you goobers. The Twitch link is in the Twitch chat. Just click it and then click follow.
Thank you. That would be, I'm not gonna advise, I'm not gonna be for or against that. Follow at your own risk.
Wow, there's pup time has variants. You can say cat time or bird time as well.
Yo, cat time?
Yeah, genuinely.
Any cat timers?
Why isn't there an Agron time?
True. Is there an excessive amount of Agron emotes?
Just on my channel. Only on my channel. I have like 30. That's not true. How many Agron emotes do I have? My channel has 5, 10, 15. 30 was not a bad guess. I have 27 Agron emotes. Yes, I care deeply about him.
I think that's a good starter amount.
Yeah, of course.
For the bot. Understandable. You get attached to our favorites. Okay, I didn't take any damage. Okay, who is she? Alright. I've been taking a lot of damage on this overworld, so I'm thrilled right now. Oh my god, please. Thank you. Ice in this game sucks. Ice, like not Ice Palace. I mean, Ice Palace sucks, but I mean like the actual ice on the floor. I cannot stand it. It's so annoying.
Oh, you don't like slashing your sword to move?
No, it's really not good. Also, we don't have to talk about that one staircase later on. That's actually broken.
Oh,
doesn't let you ever go down it.
Also, yeah, the absolute detectives in chat with the astute observation that the stream is stuttering. Thank you.
Oh wow.
I was unaware.
Really? It is?
Apparently. Not right now.
Did you guys check your own internet?
Yeah, actually, everything's fine on our end. Yeah, Kayla's internet is literally being devoured by woodfolk. I guess that's canonically what I call squirrels now.
Wait, why is that falling through? Okay, you know what? We're gonna do it like this. What do we have? I thought that bomb would get stuck in the corner there. I'm very confused, but it is what it is. Oh, I didn't drop a bomb. Okay, that's fine. Get an extra, still have sword beams. You're chilling.
Yeah, the frames will just drop intermittently. Kayla's internet is just being screwy today. It's all good. We're hanging out. We, on the tech side and the production side, we also see it happen. So, we're aware. Oh, did we lose her completely? Well, I can vamp. Did you know Kayla B on Twitch also plays Ocarina of Time? It's true. Twitch.tv/Kayla B. Check it out. Stick around. Keep hanging out. I imagine Kayla's still playing, given the fact that she was on good pace and just is waiting for the stream to reset. So just give it some time. Give it a moment here. I'm here. I'm talking with you. I'm hanging out. We can have a moment. Chat and Adef have a moment. Ubu. So yeah, this is another opportunity for you to just ask some questions. What exactly is this PB Precipice series? Exclamation PB. What's up, Kayla? Oh, okay, yeah, no, fair. What's no major glitches?
You don't. Ooh, I gotta be really careful. Okay. I'm gonna try very...
Oh, well, I'll do the splicing joke.
That's fine. Oh, no, I died. That's fine. Oh, that's so bad. Dying to cold stare is a very bad loss. Honestly. But, trying to think of what we can do.
The run soldiers on regardless.
You know what we can do? We are gonna do Swamp first so we can get our magic refill. I think that is the best call here. I think. Yes, because we need magic. Yes. So...
Oh, right.
So we are gonna, we're just gonna switch things up, but it's okay. Impromptu.
There you go. On the fly, improv. What's the next stream? After this will be It's Dangerous to Go Alone, which is a stream about co-op runs. Frozen Flygon will be hosting that, and it will be a segment on Untitled Goose Game co-op. So stick around after this show for that. But we have content every day here on the GDQ channel, literally like every day. For instance, some stuff coming up this week. On Monday night, we have Awfully Silly, which is a game about like silly and awful runs. And also That's Never Happened Before, which is like a glitch showcase run or show. And then on Tuesday night is, wow, and this is just all off the dome. I'm just remembering this. Tuesday night is Random Number Generation, which is a show about randomizers. Wednesday night is Mercy Kill, which I will be playing on. That would be Twilight Princess Any Percent by me on Wednesday night. And then Never Before Seen is also on Wednesdays, I think. Thursdays is The First Step. And then Friday is Challenger Approaching and Legally Cute, I think. Also, bear with us, gamers. We dropping. Good news, the run's no longer on. It's not on PB pace anymore, so it's not crucial that things be a certain way. You know what we could do, Kayla? Why don't we... You could like... Oh, well, it's back. I was saying, like, since, you know, we're in the middle of just like in a reset, you could pause and wait for it to stabilize and we could take a break.
Yeah. Do you want to do that? Because it's still flashing. We still...
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, great.
So go ahead and pause instead of resetting.
Pause the timer.
And gamers, we'll be right back in just a moment. We're going to take a quick break, so don't go anywhere. We're going to let Kayla's internet stabilize a bit, and then we'll be back. So get up, stretch your legs, get some water, and everybody just hang out, chill out. We'll be right back just after this. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Games Done Quick Hotfix. This is PB Precipice. My name is Adef. Some quick announcements before we get back into Kayla B's run of A Link to the Past No Major Glitches. If you enjoyed Frost Fatales, the all-women speedrunning event that we just hosted, then on March 26th, we will have the Frame Fatales Game of the Month celebration on GDQ Hotfix. Go to gamesdonequick.com/Frame Fatales for more info on Frame Fatales. and Gamers SGDQ. That's Summer Games Done Quick has been announced. You can find more information about the dates and event information at gamesdonequick.com. And with that, why don't we have Kayla B, renowned woman, take it away.
I heard it's Women's History Month. Something like that.
Represent.
So you guys better be respecting all the women out there.
That means you have to follow Kayla B on Twitch.
That actually, yeah, required. True.
Required. Do you respect women? If you answered yes, then follow her on Twitch. If you answered no, reevaluate.
No women?
Nope. Okay, whenever you're ready, you can count down.
All right, are you guys ready? Billy, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so nothing bad happened.
That's right.
So basically what I decided here is because I died to Cold Stare, the thing about Cold Stare is that to get through Ice Palace, you really need you need full magic. Since I died to Cold Stare after I used all my magic, I need to get magic again. So I'm doing Swamp first. We will get a refill after beating the dungeon. And then we can go back to Ice Palace. And we're just doing, the dungeon's a little bit backwards. It's okay. Totally
also,
fine.
that was a minor glitch, by the way. If you mash the mirror while you push a block, you don't have to mash, you can time it. You can delete the block.
Yes, you can indeed. And it obviously only works in the overworld because you used it in a dungeon. You would just warp back to the
yes,
to the start of the dungeon. So if you want to try it at home, kids, make sure you're not in a dungeon.
Reverse-ish boss order. Yeah. I mean, this is one of the cool things about ALTTP, right? Like, so ahead of its time that, yeah, it's not like true open world or anything, but the Dark World can sort of be done out of order, or like in whatever order you want, a little bit.
Yeah, it definitely can. There's like some things that they tried to prevent. Like, if, for example, Meyer has a hookshot block, like you're supposed to have to hookshot the block to get into Meyer, but you can just like do a bonk off of the block there, and then you recoil across to the other side. So
and there's also like there's the universe where you could get the hookshot from Swamp and then leave.
Right, you could.
Which kind of makes like OOT technically is open too, if you consider that. Like, there are some dungeons where you could break progression order by getting the dungeon item and then leaving.
Yeah, there are there are a few. Like, you don't have to go to Forest first. You can go to Fire first, right?
Right.
And you
can do Spirit before Shadow.
Right. Make sure to hit that switch. Very important. If you don't hit that switch, you're going to be coming back. But yeah, the Spirit for OOT, the Spirit and Shadow, I never went to Spirit first.
Oh, no. I mean, the game, it's the same thing with Breath of the Wild. Like, Breath of the Wild is actually open, but everybody winds up doing the Zora area, Varuda, first in their casual playthrough because the game pigeonholes you there.
Mm-hmm.
All the main quests and all the story progression points you there. It's the same way with OOT. Like, the likelihood that you go back to Kakariko before you go to Gerudo Valley and you see Nocturne is like so likely.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's like it literally happens there.
Right, and then you're like, oh, well, I might as well play this song I just got.
Right.
And then boom, you're at Shadow Temple. And presuming you already have Din's Fire, like, you're there.
Right. So that switch that I was talking about earlier, these pegs will be up if you forget to hit it. So you got to go all the way back around. It's really not a good time at all.
Tragic.
So I'm not speaking from experience. I've literally never done that.
Well, I'm sure.
Yeah, so we're already making good progress on Swamp. We honestly, my health is a little low. I'm not really feeling it. Like, this is supposed to be one of the early Dark World dungeons, so the enemies don't do a lot of damage to you, but there's a lot of enemies. Like, do you see how many of these bitches are on the screen right now? There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's literally 7 enemies on the screen right now, so. I mean, even though they only do 1 heart of damage, you get hit by all of them, you're dead. So. Sucks, but. I don't know. I really hate Swamp. I really hate Swamp. Worst dungeon.
It really be 2022 and ISPs still be bad in America. Stick with us, gamers. Stick with us. I have you fully picnicked. Stick with us here, gamers. As you know, the squirrels, they are going to town. Twitch is not dying. This is, we just have the runners dropping some frames. It's all good. Yeah, no, America has this great problem where ISPs have monopolies everywhere. Like here in Los Angeles, I really only have one choice, and it genuinely sucks. Try stopping stream and starting, maybe. Yeah, I have an unfortunate problem with saying the word gamers. It's too embedded in my lingo now. I can't get rid of it.
What's poppin', gamers? It's unfortunate.
How sweet of it.
It's normally not even this bad. It's like acting extra bad just for us.
It's interesting that it stabilizes.
Yeah, really nice.
For a long period of time and then becomes poopy again. Like, I'm not sure, I don't know that much about data transfer, but, it's interesting that things happen that way. Yes, we're very aware of the ongoing tech issues, and we're just soldiering on. This will be the last run, so we're soldiering. The internet knows when you're doing an important thing. Very true. Yeah, I would pause, Kayla, if you can hear me. Yeah, we can't even understand you on Discord side. Excellent. She's starting stream. More doors or wheels in the world?
Is this thing on?
Is this thing on? It is. It is.
Okay, all right.
Okay, excellent. Before things hit the fan, let's go, 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 go.
Okay, let's go, 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 go. Also, I just want to say, if you put milk first, you're a psychopath. That's all.
My God. You've been diagnosed.
Didn't you know everybody on the internet is a doctor?
It's true, actually.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
I feel so relieved that it's working.
So what's left? We gotta finish ice.
Yes, so now that we are getting our magic refill, we're gonna go back and we're gonna do ice.
Then Turtle Rock?
No, then Mire, then Turtle Rock.
Okay.
The damage looks pretty bad, but it's not that bad. How are we doing on time? Like, how much do I got to finish this?
You're good. You'll have plenty of time.
Okay.
You got 29 minutes to do like 30 minutes worth of stuff. You're fine.
Got it. All right. So yeah, now we have all of our stuff. Oh, I have to use the mirror. We are gonna go back to ice, then we are gonna go to Mire after that. So everything is back in order here. Death to Cold Stare is very brutal. Like I was saying, the thing about oh wait, how do I go to Ice Palace? Yeah, okay, this is the fastest way. I had to think if this is actually the fastest way to go back. But it is. The thing about Cold Stare is that one of the Cold Stare puffs does 4 hearts of damage. Like if you touch one of Cold Stare's eyes, it's 4 hearts. And basically you really need to get the quick Cold Stare kill. If you miss the Cold Stare kill, the puffs start flying around everywhere, and basically it's not good, and that's what happened. So
Chat and I had a nice little conversation. We had a nice little tea time while you were while you were vacant.
mm-hmm.
It's good. We
Tea
connected.
time?
We connected.
Wow. What was it about?
It was just an AMA.
Oh, love that.
Yeah. So I hope they learned something.
Wait, why did he throw a bomb at me? Oh, I already have it. This dumbass is like, yo, you already got it. Okay, all right, okay. I just mirrored onto the rock. We are really not doing so hot. Okay.
Deep breath, mental reset. We got this.
Namaste going fast, okay?
Namaste.
Okay, we're back. We have full health, we have full magic. Everything is so good.
Look, PB Precipice and Challenger Approaching are the 2 most scuffed shows on GDQ, i.e. the 2 shows I run. So like, it wouldn't be PB Precipice if it weren't scuffed.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, no, this is great. This is fine. I already have all of the. I have to remember that like some of the flags are already done. Like I already have that key, for example. What else can I skip since it's my second time through? I will be honest, if I ever died to Cold Stare, I would reset.
Right.
I'm honestly a very heavy resetter. When I'm in shape, I really don't like to waste my time. I'm not a person that likes to finish no reset runs. I don't like to waste my time finishing a run that's bad.
I kind of feel the same way for long games.
Yeah, the longer it is, the more I'm like when I do defeat Ganon, it's like
Right, it's like 15 minutes of your life.
right. Wait, am I screwed? Let me see. Did I just soft lock myself in here? I don't think any of this works. It's not good.
Oh, do you not have bombs?
I had one. I needed one. Like, I had the perfect amount. What do I do? I never go back through this dungeon. I really don't know. How do I finish this?
Beats me.
I would never. I don't know. I would never.
Are there bomb drops in the dungeon?
No. Yeah, there are in a little bit. Maybe.
Well, there you go.
I gotta kill these guys, I think. Do they drop bombs? I don't think they do. Shoot. Any geniuses in chat?
Any geniuses? No geniuses?
No geniuses? No bombs? I think now that I'm back in this room, I can get a bomb. But, yes, but I was stuck on the other side, which is just, like, crazy. Okay, so I'm not gonna risk that. I'm just gonna do this, kill these. Get this magic, because I need a lot of magic now. And, perfect.
Yay!
Yes, everything is fine. Now I just need... Oh, 4 bombs. Okay, we're good.
Nice.
We're good. I already have this key. So I do need it.
You had me worried there for a second,
Wait,
Kayla. I'm not
yeah.
gonna lie to you.
Look, that was for dramatic suspense.
It worked.
Good. Totally fine. Look, I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
I was also scared.
I know. I could tell.
I did not know where to get a bomb. I didn't know that you can get stuck on that side, honestly. That's kind of ridiculous. I was just stuck.
It's pretty scary.
It's a pretty bad game. Never mind, I'm not gonna drag Nintendo because I'm bad. Pretty bad game design if you can just get soft locked, honestly. Okay, we're way better this time, though. Okay, yes. Right. Oh my god, don't die, please. Oh no! No!
Did you genuinely just die to cold stare again?
I'm choking! This is so bad.
We may call it. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah. We could just call it.
No, I feel so bad.
Because it takes... No, it's okay. It takes, like, it's just a rough boss, and I usually nail it, which is embarrassing, but
all right, well,
unfortunate.
I hate to do... I can't believe I'm mercy killing, not on mercy kill. This is nuts. Well, the good news is, gamers, you know what this means? This means that you're just not seeing the last 20 minutes of the run, which means where you go to see the last 20 minutes is twitch.tv/KaylaB. She streams pretty frequently. She plays Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, and other Zelda stuff. You gotta check it out. Yes, normally the internet is stable. But yeah, gamers, please go to twitch.tv/KaylaB and follow. Please, please, please. And just right on cue, the internet is freaking out again. Kayla, if they can hear you, any last minute thoughts? Okay, they cannot hear Kayla. Well, then I will do Kayla's last thoughts. Thank you, gamers, so much for watching PB Precipice. We've picnicked just in time. I have been ADEF. This was just about as scuffed as any PB Precipice ever should be, so I hope you enjoyed. Some last minute announcements here before we move on to the next show, of course. If you have any ideas for your own show or one-off events, feel free to go to gamesdonequick.com/hotfix to submit your ideas. And of course, stay tuned after this. This is not the end of Hotfix today. There is It's Dangerous to Go Alone with a unique co-op run of Untitled Goose Game. And then tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern is Awfully Silly, a show about awful and silly games, followed by That's Never Happened Before, a show about explaining how glitchy speedruns work. So gamers, there is more Hotfix content coming up after this. Please do follow Kayla. I know she's going to beat herself up over this because, you know, things out of her control were going wrong. Truly show her some love, show her some support. And we will have more content in the future. Stick around for more GDQ Hotfix right after this. And I've been ADEF, and I'll see you later.